Okay, if there's one thing I don't like about doing this is the introductions. They don't come very natural to me, you know. But anyways, we're back. We got Classroom of the Elite, episode 10, I believe. Yeah, so far so good actually. We're almost near the end. I thought there were only 12 episodes, but they're actually 13. So the more the merrier, I guess. But anywho, so we had, I guess, like a quick recap of episode 9. If I doubt any of you need that though, but anyway, it helps me kind of visualize what's coming and remember the story a little bit. But yeah, anyways, we had episode 9, and we had seemingly Ayano Koji's dad was putting a lot more pressure on him to quit the school that he's in right now. I don't know why. I guess he wants him to join the White Room, whatever that is. I don't remember what the White Room is really. I think it's like a school, but like a really crazy advanced school where Ayano Koji used to go to, I guess. And then we also had Saki and Nagi and Ayano Koji kind of declare another battle between the two of them. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. But in the meantime, let's just get to it. All right, let's go.
If I want to protect my friends, I have no choice. It means I have to protect the whole class. If the class is safe, then my friends will be safe. But that's not who I really am.
Really?
When all that awful stuff happened in middle school,
everybody has a crazy backstory, huh?
I couldn't afford to make the same ones this time. But when it came down to it, was I able to do it any differently?
Makes sense why he has been taking this so hard.
I've heard enough out of you. No, in the end I couldn't do it. I made the same mistakes as before.
I mean, that wasn't really that bad, to be honest with you. I've seen worse.
I have an idea, a strategy for gathering information on Class A.
Let me guess, follow one of them around all day.
Yeah, no. And I'm a little hurt by that. I think we can get to Katsuragi.
Elaborate.
Sure, gladly. Yahiko admired Katsuragi, so he might resent Sakayanagi for getting Yahiko expelled. Since then, he's been alienated, a veritable pariah.
And yet, do you really think he'd stoop to betraying his class? Just so he could humiliate her?
Well, no. Not without adequate compensation, obviously.
There it is. Do we have enough points to do that?
We certainly would if we made it to Class A. Then we could offer Katsuragi a spot in our class.
You can do that.
20 million points.
We could save up if we got everyone in class to work together.
I don't think your plan will get us any information. If you come up with something better, let me know. You know how to find me.
Whoa. Harsh. Interesting.
And if I agreed to this plan, what would be in it for me?
We'd allow you to join our class. Once we worked our way up to Class A, we would save up the points it would take
I'll
to
pass. I highly doubt your class would ever be able to save up 20 million points. However, it's true that I harbor a tremendous amount of anger towards Sakayanagi. No, you won't win with such a meager amount of help. But if I do hold back, it might help level the playing field at least. There are only 2 subjects where I can be of any help to you. Mental math and maybe jump rope on the off chance that they choose that one.
Knowing that Sakayanagi will be on high alert, do you think she'll even allow you to participate?
Only 2 people in Class
That's
A
a good call.
mental math. That's myself and 1 other individual. So if I don't get chosen, chalk it up to bad luck and try to accept your fate.
She's probably already thought of this. She's pretty smart. That looks good.
Barley miso?
She cooked?
Such culinary skills.
Wow.
What, this? Nothing to brag about.
Impressive.
Please don't use this method again.
Very well. I'll bribe you some other way.
That's a bribe.
No, that is not at all what I meant.
I've laid out the plan here. What I feel to be the ideal course for Class C going into the exam.
For the chess competition Class A requested, I'd like you to compete.
Wait, me? Why?
You're the most teachable person in the class. It needs to be you.
Very well. So now what? What's your plan?
I was thinking we'd practice online overnight.
You mean so no one will see us? Good call.
You would be better off forgetting about Hirata boy over there. Or do you like broken toys?
Okay. Oh, what? You see what I mean?
Just about enough of you, Koenshi.
The hell is wrong with this kid?
If you come after me, know this. I will end you.
I mean, clearly he's going through something, but come on. He's hurting people around him. I mean, that young lady, although I think it's a little desperate,
And if you don't want her,
does care.
maybe I'll take her for myself.
What the
Please put me down!
heck is going
Can't do
on?
that. You're heartbroken, and you might even be injured as well. I'd like to heal all your hurt places.
No,
Huh?
I'm not hurt, so you can just put me down!
There's no need to worry now. Despite the way I look, I'm actually quite gentle.
Let me go!
This is
I
not
fear
good.
I can't do that.
I mean, clearly she doesn't want to.
So why would I let you go now? You still feel moved to start a fight with me then?
You're only putting on this cheap charade to hurt me, aren't you?
So self-absorbed. Besides, you're the one hurting everyone around you.
He's got to be doing this on purpose, right?
Which is why I'm taking her now.
Taking her where?
I refuse to let her go neglected.
Hirata.
It would be best if you leave him alone for today.
I agree. I'd say let him figure things out for a while. That was unexpected from Koenji. I'm assuming he did that on purpose. I don't know if he's trying to help Hirata or he's antagonizing. I don't think he's antagonizing, although it looks that way for sure. But I would like to think he's trying to help in his own crazy way. Slightly uncomfortable with the whole lady situation. But okay. But yeah, look at him. He's not doing so well.
What is it with you people? Why can't you all just let me be?
You gonna push me down, like you just did with me, Chun?
I'm too tired for that. I don't have it in me to run anymore. Well then, what did you want to talk about?
I wanted to give you the opportunity to speak.
Okay.
You're harboring resentments over Yamauchi's expulsion, and you refuse to work with the class because of it. I find that intriguing. What happened in your past that would provoke that kind of worldview?
It all started back when I was in middle school. A very good friend of mine. He became a target of merciless bullying. I wanted to save him from it, I swear I did. But at the same time, I was afraid of becoming a target myself. So I just sat back and watched it happen. Then one day,
Damn.
he tried to take his own life by jumping to his death.
Whoa. That just got real deep.
Thankfully,
Dark.
he didn't die, but still, he never recovered.
Yeah.
And remains in a coma to this day.
What?
It's all
Holy
my fault.
shit.
My silence drove him to such a desperate act.
No wonder.
You aren't.
This hit him so hard. Oh man, now I feel bad.
I see. Yamauchi getting singled out as the class pariah brought back bad memories of your middle school experience.
Right.
Yamauchi's expulsion, Hirata. It was all your fault.
What? What's he
If
doing?
you really wanted to save him from it, then you should have done whatever it took without exception.
I did all I could, but I still wasn't able to save him.
Well, what about Ichinose? She didn't have to sacrifice any of her class.
But that was different. You know it as well as I do.
You believed that our entire class could be rescued, and that was just a private delusion of your own making. And hey, if you want to keep that dream alive, then fine. But when you fail, you need to carry all of the blame. That's the commitment the cause requires.
Oh, man.
You're nothing but a shallow, boastful, helpless child who thinks he can do the impossible. That's the truth.
This is who you really are. You're not bluffing. Those are pitiless words, cold and heartless.
You're free to want whatever you want. But if you really hope to save everyone, the only way is to fight to the end and struggle within the limits of the resources available to you. And then if, in spite of all your best efforts, someone still gets expelled, you'll accept it and keep moving forward.
Why does it have to be so cruel?
I haven't said anything in a while. But that is quite harsh. Way too harsh. No? But at the same time, maybe that's what's gonna snap him out of it. Because I hear what Ayano Koji is saying. There's some truth to it. Because in a way, like he says, Hirata has these, I guess you could call them goals. Well, yeah, goals. He wants to save the entire class, but Ayano Koji is saying he didn't do everything it took to save everybody. And therefore, he shouldn't be moping about not being able to. If he tried everything he could, he should, accept it and move on. It happens. That's just how things are sometimes. But I don't know. I feel like we're neglecting. I mean, I guess it's not neglecting. What I'm trying to say is maybe it's a little too harsh to say to him, considering his past with his friend, that with the bullying situation that ended up being in a very, very dark place. So I don't know, but in the same vein, he didn't do anything back then either. So I guess it's the same thing. So I guess, yeah, he does need to hear this. I feel like I'm kind of called out at the same time. Like, damn, shit. Okay. Anyways, moving on.
Any hesitation on your part, and you'll lose more and more of your classmates. For that reason, you need to keep your eyes forward and fight hard to the very end.
There we go.
When it's all said and done, you'll find scores of your peers standing right behind you.
Do I really have to bear the whole burden myself?
No.
I'm going with my head held high.
You shouldn't.
Tell me, where am I allowed to show weakness in all of this?
When you find yourself struggling, you can ask your other classmates for help. You can show weakness to whomever you choose to rely on. The person you are now can lead them safely and with confidence.
Wow.
I'm grateful.
That
Thank you
went
so
from
much, Ayano Koji.
Wow, that's amazing. That went from being one of the most brutal things you could say to somebody, and then to one of the most comforting things he's ever been in.
Morning.
But of course, it's all according to his plan, right?
Oh, good morning, Hirata.
Good morning. I'm so sorry. I was absolutely horrible to you, Michan. You've been trying so hard to get through to me, and I'm sorry I ignored you.
Oh, no, it's fine. That didn't bother me, Hirata.
It did not.
Hey, everyone.
Not even a little.
Guys, I'm sorry. I realize it might be too late for apologies. But if you're all right with it, and you will let me, I'd like to contribute to the class again.
Glad to hear it. Finally. Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's a rather significant change in perspective from yesterday.
I'm going to do the best I can moving forward to recover your trust.
Yeah, you love to see it. Growth.
Let's call it here, in preparation for tomorrow.
Sounds good. I'll see you in class.
Right.
How many? Go back. Ayano Koji, 51 wins, 3 losses. God damn. He's good. What's he not good at? Anyhow. Oh, there's more. End credits.
Where's Kaneda? I'm nervous.
Post credits.
Ryuen, why are you here?
Oh, you're not happy to see me?
Does it
How
dream?
interesting.
If the team captain is absent, it's only natural someone else should fill in for them.
Ah, okay. So that was episode 10. I feel like I barely said anything this episode. I'm sorry. This reaction is gonna be boring as hell. But anywho, yeah, quite a lot of kind of dark this episode, no? I guess we finally addressed why Hirata has been acting the way he was, because I couldn't get it. I was like, there's no way he's just upset at Yamauchi being, expelled. We never even saw those two together. Maybe they did, I don't remember, but they didn't seem like best of friends or anything. And it seemed like there was a lot more to that whole situation. Apparently there was, and we found out what that was, and it's some pretty dark stuff, and understandably so, the way he was acting. But I guess he needed a little bit of tough love from Ayano Koji. That's always his solution. He just tells it how it is, how he sees it, and yeah, it was pretty happy on Hirata at the beginning, but we also saw Ayano Koji also, console and comfort him at the end there, kind of show him a way forward out of this whole funk he's in. He didn't just kind of, lay on the harsh truths on him and just let it be. He had a solution to the problem, at least. So that's cool. That's cool that he's like that, although I think it was a bit too harsh. I'm sure you could have said whatever you needed to say without going that far. But anyways, yeah, it was a cool episode, and post-credit scene there, I guess. Yeah, Ryuen joins the class representatives, or not representatives, but the people that are picked to represent the class in this test, I guess. Yeah, which makes sense, because that guy that was picked before for class D, I didn't know him, so I was like, who's this guy? So it makes sense that Ryuen is back this time. A familiar face, somebody we know of and know what he's about, so that's gonna be interesting. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace.